goodbye to Anna here at Smith Creek for getting us out on time. We now begin our journey to the front at Firestone Station. If you ever have a chance, stop by our historic Smith Creek Freight Depot, built by Grand Trunk Railroad in 1858. It was first stop on its way from Port Huron down to Detroit. The station master and family were allowed to live at the depot and conduct railroad operations. On the right, you'll see an assortment of rail cars that were used to transport products and merchandise across the United States.
Prior to that, and I missed like almost a week of work. The girl that wanted me to go to Brand Labor, they were the one that exposed us to Wanda.
We're now going by our Detroit, Toledo, Milwaukee roundhouse. This was built in 1884 in Marshall, Michigan to service and maintain steam locomotives. We carry on the tradition today as a working roundhouse with the 3 coal-fired locomotives and diesel electric that we operate here during the season. You're welcome to walk by the front, see what they are doing inside. We're now going to be going by the backside of Liberty Craft Works, where our artisans are creating glass, tin, printing, pottery, weaving, and carving of wool to be made into thread. You can also visit our old sawmill. It is the Tripp Sawmill from Tipton, Michigan. We're now going into the Firestone Farm. This one's home to Harvey Firestone, founder of the Firestone Rubber and Tire Company. You're welcome to walk into the farmhouse and even into the barn and see all the livestock that we raise here on the farm.
Was like that was it. Now me and my husband, yeah, and now since I had it, I actually have scarred on my right lung, and so I'm on I started out with
now as we come into Firestone Station, I ask everybody to please look about you. Make sure you have all of your belongings as well as cell phones. And then if you would, remain in your seats until we come to a complete stop. Once the brakes are set, the engineer will blow the whistle, and you know that it will be safe to exit on the right-hand side. Please remain seated until the whistle.
We gotta get ice cream. Yeah. You guys want ice cream? Yeah. Okay.
And then we're going to the park.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I walked in there and I had the teacher go to teacher. And I had such bad feet.
You have that done?
We'll say goodbye to Bob and Tom here for getting us out on time. We're now beginning our journey to Susquehanna Station in our Purchase and Parlors District. The great building that we're passing by is Henry Ford Solar Bean Laboratory. It's here in particular paint that was used on the soybean oil base.
What is that going to That's my birthday present. I got it. That's funny. I know that was
was the birthplace of Henry Ford. He was born here in July of 1863. The farm was located just outside of Detroit, comprised of 70 acres, and the family raised sheep. to stop by the farmhouse, go inside, and you'll find out what life was like for Henry growing up here as a young boy. Now just past the farmhouse on the left, you can look down on our main street. Here you'll find the right cycle shop, right home, Ford Motor Company, Mary Cohen's Millinery, our 1913 Herschel Spillman Carousel, and a frozen custard ice cream stand.
Yeah. All the time.
We're now coming up to Menlo Park. This is Thomas Edison's laboratory in New Jersey. He's credited with over 1,000 patents in this facility. You're welcome to stop by, stroll the grounds, and even go inside.
And I was like, oh yeah. That's ridiculous. I knew what it was. I had 3 surgeries for this weekend. I was like, I unfortunately back to it. I was like, we were in the I don't care. Right there. I don't care.
Now, if you look to your left across the street, well, that building is the Sarah Jordan boarding house. This is where all the single young men that worked for Edison would stay and live. It was one of the first new buildings that had electrified.
Dr. Alawat.
Oh,
But she's so long.
yeah.
We're now passing by the Equity Bridge. This is our gateway into our Purchase of Powers district. From Susquehanna Station, you can walk the hill into Noah Webster's home. He is credited with giving us our first American dictionary that took over 25 years to complete. Or we can stroll down Maple Lane to see all of the homes we have here in the village. You can even go into our Susquehanna plantation, comes from Tidewater, Maryland, and in 1838 their principal crops were corn and tobacco. You can even go down to the end of the road and visit our David farmhouse. As we commute to Susquehanna, we can all wave and say hi to Pat, station master here. And I ask everyone to please remain seated until we come to a complete stop. Once the brakes are set, the engineer will blow the whistle, letting you know it's safe to exit on the left-hand side. Please, wait for the whistle. We'll say goodbye to Pat and Mike here at Susquehanna. We now begin our journey to the north side at Smith Creek.
We gotta go back to that after. That's really cool.
We're now coming up to our Cape Cod windmill. This was built in 1649 and is the last known original structure of its kind left in the United States. If you ever want to experience colonial living, our Daggett farmhouse next to it predates the American Revolutionary War. It was built in 1754. If you ever have a chance, stop by, you can go inside. They'll be happy to tell you what life was like back in colonial times. We're now passing by the new pasture and stable for our horses. They were moved down here from the old pasture next to Southfield Expressway about 2 years ago. The locomotive that's pulling us today is a 1932 Edison. This was built by Mr. Ford in honor of his very best friend, Thomas Edison. It was built at the Bruges Complex. At that time, that was the northern terminus for his Detroit, Toledo, and Ironton Railroad. We're now coming up to our nature reserve. This is over 20
By the way,
acres
I'm
of pristine forest.
probably
Never been allowed to go untouched
But,
treasure in
yeah,
your hands.
I got it.
Occasionally during the season, you'll see signs
Hey,
of
just before
deer,
I'm on kind of a
turkeys,
steam
raccoons, and even
Probably
coyotes.
can't hear me very well. Yeah, makes sense. And
As we go into the reserve, this will kind of give you an idea of what it was like to travel across the United States in the early days of the railroad. Before the railroads, the major means of land transportation were by stagecoach, wagon, horseback, or even walking. With the advent of the railroads, the time spent traveling distances was dramatically reduced. Back then, if you were to travel between Detroit and Chicago by stagecoach, it would take on the average of 3 days or more of travel. With the railroads, traveling the same distance, 7 to 10 hours. What our engineer just got done doing was called a running blowdown. This was standard procedure on all operating steam locomotives. This was the easiest way of eliminating any sediment that might be forming in the spoiler. We're now entering into Walnut Grove. This is our activities field during the season. Our next big event will be on Father's Day weekend, where we host Motor Muster. From here you can also see the back sides of Cotswold Cottage, the Giddings, Webster, and Frost homes. We're now coming up to the Henry Ford Academy. To attend, you must be a resident of Wayne County. It is done on the lottery system, so if your name is drawn, you are allowed to attend here grades 9 through 12 for free. 9th grade starts at our academy next to the museum. The main building here is for grades 10 and 11. Now as you go around the turn, you'll find 3 railroad cars that have been combined into 3 large classrooms. This is where our seniors finish out their final year. Our seniors graduated about a week and a half ago.
That mean you're faster.
We'll now be going by our Swanee Lagoon. This is overused now for flood control here in the village. Now as you climb the hill towards Smith Creek, if you look to your left just past the stone building, you will find the Martha Mary Chapel. This was built by Mr. Ford to honor his mother and mother-in-law. Next to it is our Taste of History, which offers a wide variety of food, served cafeteria style. Now as you're coming to Smith Creek, this would be your exit point to go over to Main Street, visit our carousel, down the hill to Ford Motor Company and Model T rides, or over to the frozen custard stand. Down Junction, you can walk the front of the Roundhouse or to Liberty Craft Works to watch our artisans hard at work creating glass, tin, printing, pottery, weaving, and carding of wool to be made into threads. Now as we come into Smith Creek, we can all wave and say hi to Anna, station master here. And again, I ask everyone to please remain seated until we come to a complete stop. Once the whistle sounds, it will be safe to exit on the left-hand side. Please wait for the whistle.